On the Big Island of Hawaii, lava continues to flow from Maunaloa, the world's largest active volcano. Several channels are coursing down the sides of the 13,000-foot-high volcano. Maunaloa had been dormant for almost 4 decades. The eruptions led to a rush of tourists and a lot of calculating for scientists. Jonathan Vigliotti reports.
As lava from Mauna Loa continues to yield spectacular images, what's spewing out has slowed considerably.
At this point, we're only dealing with one active fissure, which is fissure 3, and one active lava flow.
The only current threat remains the main highway that crosses Hawaii Island. The flows are now less than 3 miles away, clearly visible, but they're oozing less than 50 yards per hour, meaning it takes about 2 hours just to move the length of a football field. Geologists say it could take a week, if at all, before the lava reaches the highway. There is also luck.
There is no imminent threat to residents on the west side or south side of the island at this time.
If the eruption took a different path, the city of Hilo could have been in the bullseye. Instead, islanders are enjoying nature's marvel, and Native Hawaiians are paying their respects.
The eruption has at times sent lava hundreds of feet up into the air. Nobody knows when it will stop at this point and what damage, if any, it could cause.
5 days into the eruption of the world's largest active volcano, the lava much less of a threat and more of a treat.
And officials say only one of the 4 vents that erupted remains active. It's still unclear how long the lava will continue to flow. It could be days or even weeks. For CBS Saturday Morning, Jonathan Vigliotti, Hawaii.
President Biden made a trip to Boston today to meet Prince William at the JFK Presidential Library. The Prince and Princess of Wales are in the U.S. to highlight William's charity, fighting climate change. But palace drama back home and the release of Harry and Meghan's documentary trailer continue to cloud the visit. CBS's Michael George has the details.
A brief greeting before the cameras. President Biden and the Prince of Wales would spend 30 minutes privately at the JFK Library this afternoon. William thanking Mr. Biden for attending the Queen's funeral in September. The Prince and Princess are in Boston to hand out their Earthshot Prize, $1 million awards to climate and environmental entrepreneurs. William said it was inspired by Kennedy's famous moonshot speech.
Here's the speech.
Caroline Kennedy, the former president's daughter, showed William a copy of the speech.
Do you have a big interest in space?
Princess Kate was swarmed by well-wishers this morning in Cambridge. But the visit has been upstaged by controversies in the U.S. and back home in the U.K.
I had to do everything I could to protect my family.
In the middle of the trip, Netflix dropped its first trailer of the new docuseries, Harry and Meghan, the two talking about splitting from the royal family.
When the stakes are this high, doesn't it make more sense to hear our story from us?
The British tabloids blasted the timing of the release. William and his estranged brother had no plans to meet during the visit.
It's impossible to ignore that there are other big bombs dropping this week in the monarchy. Yes, it has slightly overshadowed this trip.
Just as they arrived in Boston, William's godmother, Lady Susan Hussey, a Buckingham Palace official, was forced to resign after making racially insensitive remarks to Ngozi Fulani, a black VIP guest at a reception.
She said, "What's your nationality?" And I said, "Lady, I was born here, I'm British."
And here in Boston tonight, the royal couple is awarding the Earthshot Prize at a star-studded event, with Princess Kate wearing a dress she rented to go with the sustainable theme and a choker belonging to William's late mother, Princess Diana. Nora?
Michael George, thank you so much.
50 years of advances in low observable technology have gone into this aircraft. And even the most sophisticated air defense systems will struggle to detect the B-21 in the sky. Let's talk about the B-21's durability. You know, we really don't have a capability unless we can maintain it. And the B-21 is carefully designed to be the most maintainable bomber ever built.
Delivery in front of the house about the same time that little Athena, 7-year-old Athena, came up missing. And continued good work by this investigative team, they were able to determine that the driver abducted Athena. One of the toughest investigations that I've been involved in, because it's a child. And anytime there's a child that dies, it just hits you in your heart.
We turn now to the great Christmas tree debate. It's a question that has puzzled families for generations: real or artificial? In tonight's Money Watch, CBS's Carter Evans takes a look at which one is better for your wallet and the environment.
'Tis the season to pick out that perfect tree, and in some cases, pack it in a box and take it home.
I've been wanting this for 5-6 years.
Tired of paying for live trees every Christmas, Weena and I just bought an artificial one against her family's wishes.
How many years do you think you'll have to keep this tree for it to pay off?
I'll be happy if I get 5.
Artificial or not, price increases are real this year. Most wholesale growers say they have to charge up to 15% more.
Why are prices going up on Christmas trees?
Well, first of all, there's a lot of labor in a Christmas tree.
Christmas tree lot owner Tina Callis has also seen supply shortages. When it comes to artificial trees, high shipping fees from China are adding to the cost.
Did you have to raise your prices?
Yeah. Larry Gold sells top-of-the-line trees in Los Angeles.
So how much does a tree like this cost?
This tree's about $1,100.
$1,100? Wow.
He says cheaper trees may not look as real or last as long.
But which tree has more impact on the environment? Fresh ones like this you cut down every year, or an artificial tree like this one made of plastic that you can reuse?
It's a big debate. Which is better?
Unquestionably, it's the real tree.
Nature Conservancy Director Bill Ulfelder says live Christmas trees are a renewable resource that can be recycled.
How long would you have to keep an artificial Christmas tree to have potentially a lower carbon footprint?
I've seen some figures say 7 or 8 years. I've seen some as long as 20. So it's not an insignificant amount of time.
When you're recycling a live tree, you want to make sure you get all the ornaments and decorations off it. That can really mess up the mulching process. And to get the most bang for your buck with an artificial tree, well, buy one that you're going to like for many years to come, because you're going to use it for a while, and maybe pick up some pine-scented air freshener. Nora?
Some good advice there. Carter Evans, thank you so much.
The final blitz for the only remaining Senate midterm race in the nation, the hotly contested Georgia runoff. Incumbent Democratic Senator Raphael Warnock and Republican challenger Herschel Walker are making their last pitches to undecided voters. While Democrats have secured control of the Senate with 50 seats, a Warnock win would solidify their majority in committees. But a Walker victory weakens the Democrats' grip on the upper chamber. Congressional correspondent Nicole Killian is in Atlanta, where both candidates are pulling out all the stops. Nicole, good morning.
Hey, good morning to you, Michelle. And make no mistake about it, this runoff election hasn't even gotten underway. It's officially next Tuesday, but already more than 1.8 million voters have cast their ballots here in the Peach State. And Georgia election officials say yesterday marked the single biggest day of early voting ever.
On the final day of early voting, lines wrapped around this Atlanta area polling station. Cindy Watts waited an hour and a half casting her ballot for Senator Raphael Warnock.
It was worth it. I'm ready for this to get behind us.
Why do you think it's worth it?
Because democracy is at stake, and that's important.
Who did you support?
Herschel.
And why Mr. Walker?
Lifelong Republican, more than anything. But I think 50-50 is far better than 51-41 either way.
Even though control of the U.S. Senate may no longer be on the line, the high-stakes runoff drew high-profile support this week. From President Biden, who phone banged for Warnock in Boston,
you can't be tired,
to former President Barack Obama, who made his second trip to the beach state for the incumbent.
We can't rest on our laurels. It's way too early to do a happy dance. So what you need to do is tell 10 of your friends to vote early, too.
The GOP nominee has pulled out his own star surrogates, including top Republican senators and Governor Brian Kemp.
That's why we need Herschel Walker in the United States Senate.
But Walker has also continued to battle new controversies, from an ex-girlfriend who told the Daily Beast he's unstable to questions about his residency in Georgia, after tax records revealed he declared Texas as his principal residence.
No, Georgia bred, and when I die, I'll be Georgia dead, because that's who I am.
Walker's campaign has declined to comment on some of those new reports. The former Georgia football star is expected to tailgate with supporters later today at the SEC championship game here in Atlanta, while Senator Warnock will stump with his fellow Georgia Senator Jon Ossoff at a rally tonight. Dana?
All right, Nicole, it feels like they've been voting in Georgia nonstop. I'm sure they'll be happy once the election is over. We appreciate the update.